As we start the session, may I please request that we take a moment of silence and reflection in memory of those who have died since the last meeting we had in 2022. Can we please take that moment, please? May their souls rest in peace. Thank you very much. Chief Inspector of Mines, Mr. David Msiza, and other senior government officials with us this morning, leaders from organized labor, specifically from AMCO, which is the Association of Mine Workers and Construction Union, NUM, the National Union of Mine Workers, as well as Solidarity and UASA, fellow CEOs and company representatives here with us, members of the media, and the Minerals Council colleagues with us this morning, especially Mr. Yapi Fulad, who is the chair of the CEO Zero Harm Forum. Good morning once again. Thank you for joining us today for the 6th Annual National Day of Health and Safety in Mining. Next week, Monday, our new CEO, Mr. Mzila Mtenjane, will officially start. I welcome him in advance. The theme for this year is always vigilance, learning, and improving. And this theme tells us to always remain vigilant to protecting the lives and well-being of every one of us at work in our industry. It also reminds us that we can only succeed in this commitment to eliminate fatalities by continuously learning through research and development, as well as from each other to ensure implementation of best practices. When we launched the Khumbule Ekhaya campaign in 2019, and Khumbule Ekhaya, for those who forget, it means remember home. We wanted everyone to think of the human impact of every health and safety decision we make. It challenges us to prevent fatalities and injuries by integrating health and safety into every aspect of our work. And it inspires us to keep improving our performance standards so that every employee can go back home safely to their family and loved ones at the end of the day. We will continue to pursue our Khumbule Ekhaya campaign, and it requires us to focus on three areas: the prevention of fatalities, the integration of health with safety as focal points, and the need for intensified vigilance and effort. And Mr. Yapi Fulad will elaborate later on these areas. We are beginning to see the results of this campaign because for the first time in history, even though we have had challenges, we recorded fewer than 50 fatalities in a calendar year. Nonetheless, the Minerals Council still mourns the tragic loss of 49 employees who perished in mine accidents in 2022. We deeply express our sympathies and solidarity to their loved ones and co-workers and recommit ourselves to making further progress. We know that every life lost or harmed is one too many. We know that we still face many safety challenges and that we have a responsibility to our workers, their families, and our society to ensure that mining is not only profitable, but also safe and sustainable. The safety performance of January 2023 gave us hope because for the first time ever, we had a fatality-free month. These milestones are a confirmation that our aspiration to zero fatalities is realistic and achievable. We will be disappointed if 2023 does not see a further reduction in fatalities. Indications in the first 7 months of 2023 suggest that we need to continue to relentlessly implement effective strategies to improve health and safety performance and achieve zero harm. Again, there is a need for tripartite stakeholders to continue to collaboratively work towards the common objective of zero harm, because this is our collective commitment. However, a growing concern is the increase in the fatalities arising from general type of incidents, as well as the regression in the fall of ground safety performance. And that is something we are addressing. I know the CEO, or at least the chair of the CEO Zero Harm Forum, Mr. Yapi Fulad, will give us more detail as to how we are focused on dealing with this issue and the trends that are coming across. In the occupational health sphere, as much as we are pleased to see continuing reductions in the incidence of most occupational diseases, there are still areas that stubbornly refuse to move for the best. And again, our CEOs are committed to partner and work with everyone to improve this area. Our health and safety work is not limited to the occupational hazards that we have been speaking about for so many years. We are also working tirelessly to eliminate gender discrimination in mining as we continue to seek to increase the presence and representation of women in mining occupations. A critical part of that work is the need to invest significant time and energy in addressing the issues of unconscious bias and change the culture that persists and is pervasive in most of our organizations around bullying, harassment, and victimization, as per the new Department of Labor's codes in support of Convention 190 in prevention of these harms in the workplace. We do that through the Minerals Council's Women in Mining program, which I co-chair with Paul Dunn as the CEO representative. And through the Mine Health and Safety Council's Women in Mining Advisory Committee, we continue to seek best practices on how to implement programs that will improve the women's lives within the workplace. There is still much to be done across the industry to make mining a fully safe and supportive industry where women can not only work but also fully develop and progress in their careers. There must be continued focus on the provision of personal protective equipment designated for women and ensuring that the physical environment in which women employees work in that takes their health and safety needs fully into account. In conclusion, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our regulators, specifically led by the Chief Inspector, Mr. Msiza, for his commitment over the years to not only partner with us, but give guidance and insights on how to improve the safety performance across the industry. Our trade union colleagues, for their concerted work with us in assisting to reverse the regression we have seen in recent years. Without the wholehearted cooperation between the social partners, this would simply not have been possible. As we have observed before, though we sometimes find ourselves in conflict on how to do it, when it comes to safety and health, we cooperatively work together because we know exactly what needs to be done because we have a common goal. I thank you all for this morning and wish you a fruitful discussion and a safe day.